Eczema is one of the most common health problems ailing babies and young children. Eczema can be treated using very simple and natural methods. If you are expecting or planning to become pregnant, there are ways that you can minimize the risk of your child developing eczema. In this video, I will be discussing baby eczema causes. It's horrible to see your little one struggling with a skin problem, but there are steps you can take to minimize the occurrence of eczema and treat it when it does happen. When you think about the fact that baby products are geared towards sensitive and fragile skin, it can be very worrying to think about what could be triggering eczema. You will learn all about the triggers, but first, it's important to understand your baby's skin and what eczema is. Your baby's skin. A baby's skin is only 1/5 as thick as an adult's skin despite having the same amount of layers. This means the skin is very sensitive. Your baby's skin can dry out more easily and is more easily affected by chemicals in products and by the sun. Just on a side note, it is so important to protect them from microwaves and cell phone radiations. They can penetrate easily into the babies and can do permanent damage. What is eczema? Eczema is also known as atopic dermatitis and isn't contagious. Atopic dermatitis is the most common form of eczema among children. It usually has two phases. Phase 1, inactive, this is where the skin is dry. The skin will need to be moisturized daily to relieve the dryness and the discomfort that comes with it, itching, tightness, flaking, and irritation. Below I have written how to stop this in stage 1 or how to reverse it to stage 1 to having no eczema. Phase 2, active, this is where treatment is required because eczema has flared up. Usually, the treatment is cream or lotion that will soothe itchy skin and calm the inflammation. Eczema symptoms: thick, leathery skin to touch, bumps on the skin, scaly skin, redness and inflammation, itching, dark discolored skin, oozing or weeping skin, crusting, swelling. Though it can occur in other areas of the body, it's most common in the bends of the elbows and the back of the knees, and the hands, feet, face, and scalp. It's most common for small children starting from the age of about 6 months, and some do outgrow it. But there isn't any way to tell whether or not eczema will last into adulthood. Fortunately, it may also become less severe with age. Most children outgrow eczema by the age of 5. Eczema causes in babies and the solution. Genetics. Often, eczema runs in the family. Though you may not have eczema, if you have allergies like hay fever, for example, your baby is more prone to developing eczema. There isn't much you can do about the genes, but you can treat eczema if it occurs. The skin of people who have eczema is usually unable to retain moisture or lacks the ability to fight off bacteria and allergens. I am not the one who puts a lot of blames on genes because I know that with proper knowledge, one can reverse our genetic predisposal to any disease. This is called epigenetics. Solution: apply moisturizer to your baby's skin as soon as they have finished bathing. It's important to do it within 3 minutes while your baby's skin is still damp. The moisturizer will help the skin to absorb and trap the water. Use a fragrance-free cream that contains ceramides or petroleum jelly. Natural oils that are safe for babies can also be used, for example, almond, sesame, or coconut. Food allergies. Food allergies are common in small children. Sometimes children even outgrow the allergens, but while they still react to them, they need to be avoided. Dairy, wheat, gluten, soy, eggs, and nuts are common allergens. Though you may not know what they are allergic to, there are steps you can take. Solution: remove the common allergenic foods from your child's diet for a few weeks one at a time and see if symptoms improve or not. If the symptoms do disappear and you add that food back in and the symptoms reappear, then this is an allergen or trigger for their eczema and should be avoided. This is called an elimination diet. Personal care items: bubble bath, soaps, body washes, lotions, shampoos, etc. These products often have chemicals in them that may irritate your child's skin. Solution: avoid the products that trigger eczema. Fragrance products and those with colorants are usually the culprits. They contain parabens, phthalates, sulfates, and other chemicals that not only irritate your child's skin but also act as hormone disruptors. Steer clear of these. Detergent and household cleaners. There are often harsh chemicals in these products. If you've cleaned without using gloves, you will have felt how drying they can be. One of the worst things is laundry detergent. Unlike cleaning products which can be rinsed away, for the most part, the clothing your child wears still carries the chemicals from the detergent. Did you know that baking soda acts as a fabric softener? Add half cup to your wash or rinse cycle. Lemon juice, vinegar, and tea tree oil are also great for cleaning your home instead of the usual toxic cleaners. Just Google DIY household cleaner. Wellness Mama has great DIY recipes. Other allergens. Pet dander, dust, pollen, and smoke are very common allergens. Lesser-known allergens are mold and fire retardants. Mold isn't always visible, but there is usually a musty smell that accompanies it. Fire retardants are in cosmetics, toys, some personal care and cleaning products, but mainly in furniture, especially older furniture and fabrics used to make curtains and carpets. Solution: your child may need to be given antihistamines since these can't always be avoided, but keep your home clean and dust-free as much as possible. Removing dust also helps to get rid of fire retardants in the air. Use natural methods to get rid of molds like baking soda or vinegar. Washing your hands as well, your child's hands especially before meals, can help to minimize ingestion of fire retardants. During the seasons where there is more pollen, keep the windows closed during the day and keep your child away from smoke and pollution as much as possible. Clothing and linen. Some children might have an allergy to wool. Wool contains an oil produced by the sheep's skin called lanolin. Lanolin is what causes the allergy. Many personal care items also contain lanolin. Your child may also be affected by synthetic materials, nylon, polyester, rayon, which often contain chemicals like fire retardants. They also tend to be rougher, which can cause irritation. Solution: opt for natural fibers instead, like cotton and silk, which are breathable and gentle on the skin. If your child reacts to wool, avoid wool clothing and blankets. You will also need to avoid personal care products containing lanolin. More ways to care for your baby's skin. Keep the bath water lukewarm. Hot water can dry out the skin. Short baths. Don't bathe your child for more than 10 minutes. Keeping them in the water for a long time strips their skins of natural oils just like harsh soaps would. Salt baths. Adding Himalayan salt will help to draw toxins out of your child's body safely. Sesame oil. This isn't only a good oil to use as a moisturizer after a bath, but can be used before bathing to moisturize it and prevent excess moisture from being lost.